Welcome, everyone. This is All-Star Action, folks. Kevin Harlan happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Tonight, it's the celebrated Foot Locker three-point contest. The best and the baddest and the most accurate from behind the arc, showing everyone what they've got.
There's a lot of tremendous three-point talent in the NBA, and no better place to see that skill showcase than right here, right now.
Well, Clark, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but the three-point contest is something I look forward to all season long.
And so here's Curry now. He'll have 60 seconds to try and make his way through 5 racks, each one containing 4 regular balls, and then the 2-point money ball.
A maximum score is 30 points, Kevin, but you've got to get into a really good rhythm right off the bat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's usually pretty easy to tell right away whether a player has it going or not.
I'll tell you one thing. If a player doesn't get into a rhythm and start stringing shots together, it's over quickly.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot, but what's so important is that, you just can't waste any time. But you've got to get into a groove early and then keep your momentum going and just rattle off one shot after the next.
Up to 10 now, 11 points.
Curry really catching fire now. He's in the zone.
1 rack left.
A strong closeout there.
Not just 13. Make that 14. A total of 17 points that he'll take away from that round. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
And here we go with Freak.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're just not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. Nobody does that. Even in practice, you don't really do it that way. So it's a very foreign feeling when you're out there, and you've got to maintain that focus.
He's hit both money balls. Up to 10 now. 11 points. He's got 12. That's 4 in a row now. Hits for 15. That's 16. He's made all 4 money balls. He's at 19, now 20.
Ooh, he is feeling it.
He's all the way up there at 23 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
Takes his first there. That's 2. 3 down. 5 big points on that rack alone. Six. Could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack. He's up to 7. Now 8 points. Can't get the money ball. He's got 9. 10 points on the board. Down to the final rack. 11 points. 12 for him. Not just 13. He completes the round with 13 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score. I mean, what did you take away from it, Steve?
Well, it wasn't his best, but he gutted out a pretty decent round when he didn't have his best stuff. And that's the sign of an excellent shooter there.
So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here.
He's got to get at least 13 here. That seems doable to me.
He's got to focus here. He's got to be good. Not great, but just good enough. Misses for the 4th straight time.
Boy, a little raggedy out of the gates here.
He's missed 6 straight. He doesn't look comfortable.
Uh-oh.
Now with 4. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad.
6 more points to stick around.
On the money.
9 points.
2 more to stay in it.
more points to stick around. He misses his 4th straight. He comes away with 11 points. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
Yeah, he was totally inconsistent out there. You know, we always talk about guys getting into a rhythm in this event, and he just never was able to do that.
So it'll be Wilson Chandler here.
You can't let misses get to you here. There's no time to feel sorry for yourself. Shoot, 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 and shoot some more.
Yeah, no question. The clock's ticking. You got to forget about your misses. You can't change anything that's behind you. Focus on the next shot and keep moving. 2 straight tough racks.
His 5th consecutive miss. No good on his 6th consecutive shot.
For him to close this out is going to take a very strong effort. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
That's 4 misses in a row. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. Well, guys, that's it. He's out of it. He can't make up the difference, Clark, at this time.
Nope, too far behind, but he'll finish up anyway.
Yeah, he made a good effort. Tried to get into his groove, but just couldn't get anything as far as momentum is concerned.
8 points is all he ends up with there. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
You know, he clanged 7 in a row in that round. You just can't afford a miss streak like that in this contest. There's just not time to make it up.
So here's Jennings now, wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat, and he needs at least 13 here to avoid elimination.
Yeah, he's got it in him. I mean, it's going to require pretty good effort out of him, but it's right there for him.
He needs 8 points more. 6. Moneyball, no good.
7 more points and he'll move on. Bad news right there.
Off the mark with 5 in a row now. He's up to 7.
4 more points to stay alive.
10 points on the board.
2 more and he moves on.
That ties him up for 3rd here.
Good momentum here to close it out.
Now in 3rd. Hits for 15. He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
He was very steady throughout. It wasn't an up and down round, just very consistent, and that's what you like to see.
Jones is going to be the one to beat in the finals, it is safe to say.
It's really hard to say who'll have the upper hand in the final round. Those are some excellent, very evenly matched clutch shooters.
Well, at this stage, you're always going to have great shooters, and you know, it really is a toss-up at this point. These guys hopefully will bring out the best in each other.
So here's Jennings now. He's got to go first here in the finals because he had the lowest score to qualify. But he made it in, and that's the important thing.
In the history of this event, I think one moment that anyone who saw it remembers was Craig Hodges hitting his first 19 shots in the semifinal round back in 1991.
Yeah, that was unbelievable, Clark. Probably the greatest display of shooting that I've ever seen. I'll tell you what, Hodges did a lot of amazing things in the three-point contest. He won it 3 times during the 90s.
Now 8 points. 9 points. He's got 10. One last rack remains. That's 13. Now 14. Up to 15 now. He comes away with a total of 15 points. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him, but I thought he was really tough. He hung in there throughout and posted a decent number.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry.
You know, this is really a very unique experience for the participants. You're on your own out there. Nobody can help you. And every eye in the arena is focused on you.
You're right, Clark. It's totally different from a regular game. You're the only person out there. You're firing shots left and right. It's different, and you have to adapt to that different experience and make it your own if you're going to win.
Tough stuff. 3 more misses, and he's done. Now 8 points. 9 points. Moneyball, no good. And that about does it.
Too late to make up ground now.
Yep, out of reach.
He posts a score of 14. And here we go with Freak. He had the highest score in the last round. Let's see if he can do it again here in the finals.
We're down to the last hurrah. Let's see what kind of fireworks we go out with this year.
Yep, it's the moment of truth, guys. And listen to this place. This is what makes this contest so great.
That's 2. Now 3 points.
Well, he handled that rack well. He's starting to heat up now.
8 more points for him to tie it up. Now 8 points.
Solid start there.
6 points more to tie it up. To 10 now. 11 on the board. And that's his 4th straight. Coolly knocks down his 5th straight.
2 more to win.
Up to 15 now. That'll do it. That's good. You're looking at the winner right there, folks. The rest is gravy.
Masterful performance.
Boy, I love the flow, the confidence he's shown here, and the fans loving it too.
He gets all the way up to 21 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Boy, he put that 3rd rack to bed in a hurry, didn't he? Just about the fastest 6 points you'll see in the shootout.
And we've reached the finish line of a Foot Locker 3-point contest. All our competitors gave it their best shot, but one man was head and shoulders above the rest. This year's champion, Baller.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
Man, that's the key, Clark. He never got too high, never got too low, just found his groove and took off from there.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's 3-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, thank you, everyone, and good night.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we get on the court with Jordan Clarkson, take a dive into my team with Robbie from Two Bros Gaming,